Welcome to our home. These are some beautiful gold and salmon color roses that smell they smell really, really beautiful.
Oh, they do. Smell.
Somehow we just feel you can smell them.
Or imagine that you can smell them.
So I hope it's not too hot where you are. I have been following the weather around the country. It's pretty warm.
And I came back from the Central Valley where it was 98.
So I have a very simple, short story today, but it's really a good story. I know that I haven't shared it on these videos. So it's about random acts of kindness. And there was a book about 30 years ago, Random Acts of Kindness, and it really just went all over the United States. And one of the things that this woman suggested is that you pay the toll for the person behind you, and that became a big rage because there's bridges here where we live, the Golden Gate Bridge and the what's the other one, the big one, the Bay Bridge.
The Bay Bridge.
Well, now
you can't do that.
You can't do that. It's all automated. So that's, as far as that's concerned, you can't do that. But this is it's a true story, and it's a little hard to believe, but we know because we heard from the person. So the first part of the story, we can only imagine that someone was taking their trash to the dumpster, the stuff that they wanted to get rid of. That part we can only imagine, and as part of the trash was our book, The Shared Heart. And rather than throwing it in the dumpster, this person, male or female, decided that they would put the book, lean it up against the dumpster, just in case someone might want it. So that's all. We're imagining that part of the story, but the next part is true. Yeah. This woman was walking along, and she was going to jump off the bridge. I believe it was the Golden Gate Bridge, and that was her. That's what she was doing. And she walked by this dumpster, and there's our little copy of the Shared Heart. And she decided she would pick it up. And she said to herself, if there's any love in this book, maybe there's hope for me. And she sat down close to there, and she started reading, and she started feeling the love in the book. And well, the book itself didn't heal her, but what did heal her is that she realized she needed help. And she contacted, she got a good therapist. Perhaps she went to the hospital first because she was 100% suicidal. She got a good therapist, and she just started, for a year working out her issues and reclaiming herself as a worthy person. Now, we didn't know any of this, but after that year was up, we got a letter or an email. I can't remember.
I think this is back in the days.
A letter.
Yeah.
And she described the whole thing. Yeah. And she said, what a miracle that was, that someone put your book out of the dumpster so that I could see it. Now, that's a small thing, really. It's a small thing for
big consequences.
Yeah, for whoever was throwing away their junk. I mean, I kind of hate to think that her book was part of the junk, but that they thought, I think I'll put it nicely in front of the dumpster. And look what happened. That small act of thinking of someone else actually saved that woman's life. So these small things that seem, oh, it'll never, maybe no one will pick it up or someone will just throw it back in the dumpster, but you do it anyway, can have a major impact on someone's life. So it's just the homework this week is to look for ways that you could make even the smallest things, not knowing if they could have a lifetime effect on someone else. Mm. It's a really good story.
Wow, that is an amazing story. The moral of that story is don't throw out any of our books. Put them, lean them outside. Actually, the truth is we still have a lot of our books. We've written now 10 books. And, what we're doing now is, every Monday I go play pickleball, and there's one of these, what do they call them? The portable libraries,
mm-hmm.
Where you can put books in there for free for the community. And I always bring at least one of our books and put them in there. And who knows?
Who knows?
You don't know what could happen.
You don't know.
But yeah, again, just to emphasize what Joyce, what an amazing story. You really don't know that you can be changing a life from a small, random act of kindness. And, it could be as little as spending just an extra few seconds while you're paying for groceries to just say something, just to connect with someone. It could be as little as that, and you don't know that you can be changing a life in those small acts.
Our world needs a lot of light and a lot of kindness right now.
It does. It does. It does. All right. To live, I want to trust in the goodness of life. I want to love, I want to live, I want to trust in the goodness of life. I'm here with my friends. Our love never ends. The gifts of life are here for me. The sun and the rain, and even my pain are all here to set me free. I want to love, I want to live, I want to trust in the goodness of life. I want to love, I want to live, I want to trust in the goodness of life. I want to love, I want to live, I want to trust in the goodness of life. I want to love, I want to live, I want to trust in the goodness of life. take a moment, close your eyes, and feel that inner willingness to love and to really, with a small act, change the world. Don't ever judge how big the acts of kindness are. Remember the words of Mother Teresa, small things with big love. Is that what it is? Something like that. Yeah, just to feel that. We can't do great things sometimes, but we can do small things with beautiful intentions. Okay, so remember that. You can open your eyes and remember we're on this earth, to really bring goodness, to bring love. I want to love. I want to live. I want to trust in the goodness of life. Okay?
Beautiful song, Perry.
Beautiful story. My goodness, I forgot about that story.
I know. I did too.
Whew.
It's true. It's 100% true. So, I was just thinking that as a small act that you could do if you like this video or any of the videos that we do, you could send it to someone else.
That's true.
People do that, and in that way we hear from new people too.
Yeah.
It's just a thought. So we hope your summer days are going well and that you're able to cool off and just relax. And remember, our world is needing a lot of love and a lot of kindness, especially our country right now. All right. Well, so much love to
so much love to you. And to you.